Hey, Riddle here. It's mushroom day. So I tried this in the past and it was a big fail, and I'm just beginning to understand everything I did wrong. The first thing I did wrong when trying to grow mushrooms or cultivate mushrooms was that I used dried, dead wood already. They were logs that had already been cut and dried, and you're actually supposed to use fresh wood. And because of our big storm, I have tons of fresh oak limbs, the perfect width. Although I didn't learn that you're supposed to cut them about 40 inches long until after the fact. So I'm going to try pushing some logs together, maybe pack some mud around the ends of them to help hold the moisture in. I'm guessing you have to cut it at 40-inch lengths to keep the moisture in. You can see I already made a bed, and it's basically like a pallet. And what I did, I crisscrossed different branches, tree limbs, wood chips, and dirt, and I thought this will help hold the moisture in from underneath, which will slowly work its way upwards on dry days, just like a hugelkultur garden. The reason it's more important for me to do this than it would be if you lived in a place that had consistent rain is that we have pretty much gotten all the rain we're going to get until next year around October or November, depending on what El Nino decides for us. So you can see I made a really nice bed underneath my oak limbs. I have more oak limbs cut, but they're way over there and I got to drag them over here. I have my paraffin melted, and I have my drill bit ready, and the drill bit size is very specific because if it's too large or too small, you're not going to be able to get these dowels in. And what these are actual mushrooms. And I got three kinds. I got a lion's mane because I buy lion's mane, helped heal my brain from my Lyme's disease, which you all know about that. I got chicken of the woods, and I got shiitake. And what I'm going to do is drill into the wood the exact length of these little mushroom dowels, because this is where the spawn, this is where the spores are, inside of these dowels. And then I'm going to take a hammer, pound it into that little plug into the wood, and then I'm going to seal it with this paraffin. Now the paraffin was a solid chunk of wax that I melted on the stove, so I'm letting that cool down a little bit. And this is the little pastry brush I'll use to apply it. So I'm going to start with this big log first, and I'm going to do my lion's mane and then work my way. I've got 300 plugs to do. And that seems like a lot, but once you get going, it's not as much as you think. And so this is my first attempt at growing mushrooms, and hopefully there'll be a follow-up video with lots of mushrooms. Bye for now.